This is February 5th, 2023. And I've been wanting to make this video for some time about the Ullman Dream Group in the classroom. Instead of me talking about it, I've got these people who've had experience with it, both as students and as teachers, and on different levels. Joanna has given the Ullman Dream Group class as a class at a high school here in Taiwan, 2 semesters. Maria teaches it as a graduate school in her graduate school training in United Arab Republics. Jenna has taught it at Tonghai University. Deshan has taught it at Tonghai University. Kelly has been she's a star student in the Dream Group class, so she's a perfect one to. And so is Jocelyn, and Xing hasn't been involved with this, but she's a star Dream Group member with a spectacular mind. So this is the group of us here, and I'm going to let each of you introduce yourselves. I have a list of questions here. We don't have to go by these questions. I just want to make a video, and we'll just go one by one. And the first question I wrote down I just jotted these down this morning, is please describe the educational institution where you experienced the Ullman Dream Group class. You could also tell who you are, okay? Tell who you are and what your experience is at the university. And Xing doesn't have the experience at the university, but she can tell about her experience here in the Dream Group. And okay, so let's go. I guess one by one. I'll start out. I've taught this Dream class at the university for maybe 20 years, I think, almost. And let's go to Joanna.
Hi, everyone. My name is Joanna. I teach Dream Group class, maybe 1 year and a half. It means 3 semesters. Yes. And what should I say?
That's okay. That's enough. You have time to say more with more questions. But say anything you want, Joanna.
Yeah. So actually, I pretty enjoyed my Dream Group class in the first and second semester, and I think the students in the second and the first semester, they are more willing to expose themselves and be honest to other classmates. But in the third semester, I don't know why students in the third semester, they are pretty reserved, and they are not they're scared of telling others what they think and what they truly feels about the dream, or telling about their lives. Yeah, so kind of a little bit frustrated. Yeah.
Did anything happen in the third semester? Did any of the students open up and?
Actually, I only have 3 students who are willing to share their dreams.
Wow.
And the first one, I think he's pretty honest and telling others his life. And the other 2 students, kind of, I can feel they a little bit reserved and afraid of telling others what they truly think. So it makes the whole dream process more dull, or the whole atmosphere is more very, yeah, it's very just not very smooth. that's why I feel in the third semester. And I don't know, maybe they are, because in the first and the second semester, they are 12th graders. Maybe they are more mature. And in the third semester, they are 11th graders. I feel they don't, I don't know. I just think they are more focused on their own business, like their own school clubs or their academic performances. Yeah, so I'm not sure. And yeah, so maybe they think yeah, the course, I have to say, actually they have talents in dreams, because I changed the way I teach the dream. I after I find that they are afraid of telling themselves, so then their own life, I do it very like personally, like I'll lead them to jot down their own dreams, or they can I use maybe other people's dream and teach them how to see the metaphors in the dreams. And I think they did a great job, but they are afraid of telling their own dreams, and I don't know why. So I think they have some, yeah, they're actually good at see the to appreciating the dream. But when they when I say, would anyone wants to share the dream, they are very yeah, they don't want to say something.
Joanna, do you think, are you going to teach this course again in the future, or do you think?
But it's not me to decide. Actually, now I think the rules changes. Now the school will let the student elect which kind of elective course they will choose previously. Then after they have some, maybe they choose 10 from 20, and I'm not their top choices. So I don't have the chance to have the dream course. Not many students. I think I don't know how many students choose me as their own priorities, but I think I don't have enough students, so I can't teach the group. I can't teach the class next semester, because the school changed the rules. They will ask students to choose the course previously before they have, to decide their real their school tables. Yeah. So I don't have a chance.
You're the first one, to my knowledge, in the whole world to ever teach the Ullman Dream Group class at a high school. So that you did something very special. Let me move on quickly to Maria. Maria does this in the United Arab Emirates in the graduate school level. Maria, would you like to say something about your course, the way you do it, and anything else you want to say?
Yeah, thanks, Bill, for this invitation and for allowing us to listen and to share our experiences. Yeah, well, I started incorporating the Ullman method in a seminar called Seminar in Mental Health. At the beginning, I did it online, and the first time that I did it online, it was I would think was a fruitful experience. During that semester also, I conducted a workshop in which I invited my students. So my students were part of the leaders And we had a huge audience, maybe more than 30 people from the university joined the online workshop. It was very interesting. Then we came back face to face, and last semester was my first face-to-face activity after the COVID. And I think, like Joanna said, some students, they become very, because they have to write after we are in an academic setting. So we not only conduct these Ullman sessions with the purpose of learning about their dreams, but learning about the method of the Ullman method. And they have to write an essay. And some of them, they were very honest, saying that they felt vulnerable for many reasons. But they only acknowledged the beauty, the great opportunity, the incredible way of learning about themselves, about leadership, about group dynamics, about listening, about the art of asking open questions. They also mentioned the importance of not imposing our agenda to the dreamer. So at the end, I would say all of the essays mentioned that they gain a lot of experience, knowledge, skills, even though some of them, not all, but some of them acknowledge that they felt vulnerable. They have to sign, of course, an agreement of confidentiality. And in every session, we keep insisting that whatever we discuss in the group was confidential. And to me, it was awesome, the experience. And this semester, I am repeating the experience with less students. Last semester, I had 16 students, which is huge for an Ullman group. This semester, we have 8 students. And so far, overall, they are very excited. The overall is very enlightening, to see how the unconscious works. Not only in dreams, but in how our sleeping state connects to our unconscious and to our waking life, and how they can use that as therapists. So that has been an awesome experience. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I guess next week, maybe Jenna, do you want to say something, with Deshawn? But both of you taught the Ullman group course with me at Tonghai University.
Okay. My name is Jenna, and I have taught probably 2 or 3 semesters in Tonghai University, Taiwan, with Bill. My experience is, I think before the course began, like students are very interested in this course, because everyone is very curious about what dreams is. So they are actually very interested, but they are very shy in sharing their own dreams or their life or experiences. Like Joanna has already shared, it's a little bit difficult for them to talk about themselves, and also even try to let them talk it's also hard. Yeah, I think it's the cultural things, because like Asian students they are not used to talk in class. They used to be quiet, not to say anything, and they are afraid of saying probably because they think I might be saying something wrong. Yeah, I think that's the beginning of the class. And as long as there is a good dream section, like we really can interpret a dream really successfully, and find some meaningful meanings in the dreams. Then I think they started to be interested again. That they said, wow, they experience dreams can really tell us something. And like Maria just said, in this Ullman dream group methods, like it's a perfect method to connect your unconsciousness to your awakened life. And for the whole experiences, I would say it's quite successful for the undergraduate students I have ever taught. I think they got good experiences eventually, and so that's some simple answer to your first questions. Okay.
You said later on at the Chaoyang Kerchi Dashway, you tried to your university where you teach, you tried to introduce this course, but you want to tell us?
Yeah, I have difficulties to teach this course in my own department. My department is the early childhood education, and the teacher the committee would not allow a class like this. They think it's not really direct related to our teacher training purpose for our department. So I don't have a chance to have this course in my department. And I try to have this in the students development center. Yeah, I tried only once, but and I made the post. But eventually not many students came in. I think I got only 4. So I canceled it. So I didn't have it in my own university, in Chaoyang University. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Deshan, would you like to say something?
Yes. I have few years of teaching experience in Donghai University and general education department, and I feel it's a dream come true. Like for once a student and later can be a teacher and then be able to let students to really develop their right brain instead of their left brain. And I also face the difficulty in the beginning that students don't really have the idea of to open up themselves or the idea to feel, because all they were taught just about memorizing or getting a job, a practical experiential job, be professional or something like that. Yeah, so as I go back to their homework, I remember I asked them to, because the Ullman once he called this as appreciating dreams, right? But I found they don't know how to appreciate their dreams, so I tell them to share 1 or 2 movies as a homework, that they try to see the metaphors inside because you just don't just entertain yourself through the movie. I asked them to try to get something and share with us, and I found that's very interesting, and they start to see things in a more like vibrant metaphorical ways, and I found it's very interesting to get them to share with their classmates the deeper things inside them. So in the beginning, they are not comfortable because it's not a normal kind of format of school or learning. Like the Taiwanese school format is not looking like that. The teacher won't care what you're thinking. Okay, so they only care about your grades and how well you're doing on your works. Yeah, and that time I really, because I were like quite young at that time, so we were very like close, and they are easier to open up and to tell more about their inner self. And yeah, and I remember that they will say through this class I really think about my deeper self, and I understand there are different phases, different phases of me and different phases of other students. And I found that's very important, because maybe if you're not the student of psychology, you don't really know that. And if you don't know that, it's easier to be offended or feel this world is just kind of not easy. But after knowing the psychology or different phases of different people, I think it's less offended, maybe. And like, except of the teaching experience, I feel being a student of fields is also, to me, it's like a miracle, really. Like, because that time as a student, I never experienced a teaching situation like this. Like, are you really want to spend 3 hours on my little tiny things, worries? And eventually I found, oh, really? Like Bill or this like classmates, they really want to spend this precious time on me. And after that, I feel safer to share my own things and maybe wasting their times. 3 hours is not a short time. You can see like 3 or 6 episodes of Korea drama already. Yeah. Yeah. And I found this experience really changed me in many ways, because as a mom, I really can slow down and not just being a higher or teacher part or mom part of situation to talk to my kids. I try to, like in the dream group, I talk in the same way, try to understand them and spend time with them, because I already spent a lot of time listening to all of the dreamers or friends in the world, and I feel it's easier for me to spend time with my kids, or my husband, to listen to what they really care. Yeah, so I feel it really changed me in many ways. So now I want to like influence more moms to really spend time to sit down and listen to themselves and listen to their kids. Yeah, that's for me.
So Deshaun, you have a dream group in near Los Angeles. So if you
Yes.
want to tell people anything about the dream group, in case some of these moms will watch this and want to join your
Yeah.
join your group.
Yeah. Maybe I can paste my email down the link. Yeah, I have my dream group like twice a month, every other week. Yeah, so we can really spend just 3 hours and sit down with ourselves. I know as a mom, it's very hard to have 3 hours quiet time, and it's very precious. But I found, yeah, every time we share a dream together, it's really deep. And they always say, I never share this with others. Yeah, it's because as a mom, if you're like working home or running around from working place and home, it's really, you don't have time and friends you can share with. So welcome if you are interested. Yeah.
What you can do, anyone who watches this, it'll be posted. I'll post it on some Facebook pages. Be under my name. You can just message me, and I'll connect you with Deshaun if you want to be in her dream group. Okay. And she's really good with dreams. All of these people here are. I guess the next person is Jocelyn. Is Jocelyn there?
Hi, I'm Jocelyn, and I was a student in Taiwan University, and I chose the class of Bill. And at the beginning, I just want to practice English conversation, so I chose the class. And I'm also curious about the dream, but what I'm curious is I dream future very often. That is when I when I do something and I feel this situation is really familiar, and I wanted to find the answer that why I always dream maybe future or something. But when I entered the class, Bill told me that we can know the answer, but we can find the dream's meaning in this group. So I still stay in the class, and in that class, everyone come from different departments, and because we don't meet in daily life, so this is kind of safe place, so we can share many secrets, and we can tell really truth me, and no one in my life will know that. And yes, and I'm really appreciate that I have a place to show truth me, and I can share everything here, there, also here. Yes, because it's not many things in my life. I just cannot find the person who can understand me. But here and in that class, I can always find one or two, or everyone can understand me. This is very warm, and sorry, my vocabulary is not very rich. Yes, maybe that's it. I can share later if I think of something.
Okay, Jocelyn, thank you very much. And your vocabulary is fine. Let me see. Kelly, I guess, would be next. Is Kelly here?
Yes, I'm here. And my name is Kelly. I am a G9 University student. And I major in social work. And I take this course on my last semester. And this course is only for social work students, right?
Yeah.
This class. Yeah. So initially I want to choose this class is because I want to I have curious about my dream and also want to improve my English speaking skills because this class only for English language. Yes. And because this class is for social work, so I may know some group member, and so I can understand why students may not talk too much because we sometimes will feel it's not safe to talk about our life experience for so detailed and so personal information because we may concern that maybe some other group member will talk to other, we feel not safe for some time. But after class, I think the group member become more know each other and will have the group power and to trust each other for better than before. So after class, the group member will more willing to talk about their dream and share about their idea, and also give others so much great response and warm advice. Yes. And in this group, I found that woman is more like to talk than men, because in this class we have only have two men member, and they are more shy than the woman's member. Maybe it is not easy for them to show some weakness or their life experience. I think I can understand, because all the member is woman. Maybe they will feel a little bit not ease or not uncomfortable. I don't know. Yes, and I think in this class I learned really really important lessons. I can know more about myself, and also I know other people, other group member may face the same issue just like me, and I will feel so support and that other also understand my situation, and I will feel power to solve my problem. Yes. Maybe I think something that I can talk later.
Okay,
That's all. And my English is not very well.
okay. Thank you very much, Kelly. And Jocelyn is the final one. And we probably won't be here later because we're running. We want to make this a short video. Jocelyn, would you come out? Where's Jocelyn?
Me, I'm Joseph.
Oh, Zing. I'm sorry, Zing. Is Zing there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Keep
Okay.
talking and you'll get on this. There you are.
Okay. I think the reason why I'm in Bill's group is because one of my friend, and she used to be Bill's student in the dream class, and I think I had a dream and I'm really confused about my dream, and she helped me to appreciate my dream with me. So, and I think it's incredible experience to me. And then later she suggests me that if I got time, I can join the online group, the dream group. Then that's the start why I'm here. Because I haven't got the class in the university, but I think in I think this kind of dream group, it's a really safe place. I think every member would agree, it's a really safe place. You can open yourself to other members, and because it's all confidential, what we talk is only remained here, and because the Ullman method, just like Maria said, we listen, but we don't impose our idea to others. When we listen, the dreamer control everything, and it's the place to make the dreamer feel safe. So all this skill, it's really useful, even though in the real life, because I can really listen to people without my ego thought, or I don't do much suggestion as before. And I think Dream Group is like everyone said, it's a really supportive place. You can talk something you've never shared with others, but you can share here. And I think it's really amazing because I think when you can really open yourself, then you can accept yourself also you can accept others. It's kind of you love yourself first, then you can love others. And I think this place have this kind of incredible things that you start to accept who you really are. I think in a society we only can be measured in a certain way, but here you can really appreciate whatsoever you are. You don't have to be really like, you don't have to be perfect, but you just have to be who you are, the true self, the authentic you. And because no one would judge you here, so that's why I think we all feel really safe here. And and yes, I think it's really interesting because like Kelly said, we all have some experience that not just us, other members have the same experience as well. So we really can, like, maybe it's different story, but deep inside the feeling is the same. So it's easy to get connection with each other. And it's like a mirror. It's like from others, but it reflects to you to let you how do you say? It's just like a mirror that it's come back to you. And even though all the members share their dream, but you gain the nutrition while you share the dream together. So I think it's a really it's a really good place for the dream. Like a dream group is a really good method. It not for just ourselves, it's also for to deal with the world better. Okay, I finished.
Okay, well, Sing, thank you very much. And thank all of you. Let me bring everybody up. There we all are. Thank all of you very, very much. Does anyone want to say anything before we end this? We've made it sort of a short video, but someone may have something else they want to add.
Me.
Hey, Jocelyn, go ahead.
I want to ask everyone, have you ever watched Avatar?
Avatar. Yeah.
Yes. And I feel the group is like Iwa, and the dream is Avatar's hair. Do you know that?
Oh, it was a tree. Is that the name of the tree?
Yes.
You know, I think you're right. That's a beautiful metaphor. Yeah.
And our dream just grabbed the group, and it's like Avatar's hair.
Connect with the
yes, connect. Yes.
Wow,
I just want to share.
Very beautiful. That's a metaphor, and that's like Joanna. I think, who was it using movies? It was Dashan using movies. You've used a movie to tell what we do in the Dream Group. Thank you very much. I love that movie. Anybody else want to say anything? Okay, I'm going to close off now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.